Will receive and go from right to left on the radio dial. Glad you're with us. Here's the approach and the kick, and we are underway. It's a short kick taken by GCMS at the 31-32 up across the 35-yard line. That's a return by number
kid out there, some lanky kids there, so a lot of body to block, and you have to stay with them.
Allen under center, flips it far side with it is McNutt. Mitch using that stiff arm. He makes the corner, still on his feet, and he plunges ahead up across the 45 on the scoreboard. Second and short at the 46-yard line, their own 46. Man in motion, here is Trantina. He gets his first carry, and Jared picks up a first 34 yards. In enemy territory at the 49-yard line. GCMS elects to keep it on the ground, and again, they peel off 3 or 4 yards right here on second.
It's going to get stronger.
Second down, 6 yards to go at the opponent's 47-yard line. Keegan Allen under center. McNutt gets the call. They bump him. He sheds a few defenders, and they land him. And he fumbles, but they're going to rule that it was dead.
Yeah.
He is poor. Football resting on the Turks' 44-yard line. Allen steps away from center, gets it off to McNutt. McNutt outside. Mitch might go. He'll lose one defender, pushes him aside. Another defender, the same method, and he is down inside the 10-yard line. Yard line, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Keegan under center, 3 wideouts near side. Here is the give with the Trantina. Trantina sweeping near side. Did I see a flag?
Yep, you did.
As he comes back to the Tremont 22, 1st and 20. Here's the deep pitch with it is McNutt. Mitch, we got another penalty flag, and he's got some decent yardage, almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lord, I had a friend eat 40 once.
Oh, my.
Back at the 32 with the penalty assessed. Here is some play action. Keegan rolling, Keegan throwing, and it's caught.
I think that's Brooks Schmidt.
Yeah, that's a nice catch. Falcons chewing up the clock here. They've had the football for almost 4 minutes. Turn handoff, wrapped around. That's Trantina. And 15, 3rd and 14 to go. Here is the pitch. With it is McNutt. McNutt weaving, cuts outside. Man. Mitch could go, end zone, touchdown.
Well, he weaved,
nice run.
What was that?
Go 6-0. Here is the PAT try. Snap, placement down, kick is up, and from Tazewell County. Kickoff sponsored by our friends at the American Legion, Lee Lowry Post 568. And it's a squibber by Ben Freehill, picked up at the 18, running near side, still looking for some blockers, up across the 25 to the 27-yard line.
44 wings, 8 and 26 minutes.
I don't know that I believe that. Here's Baxter, the quarterback, handing off the football as they placed it at the 28. Their quarterback is Logan Baxter. Baxter, a big kid, 6'3", 200. And Finnegan's going to get the football again.
Nope.
Yeah, he didn't get it handed off. I thought he was going to fake the handoff. 7-0 on the run by McNutt. Back at their own 22-yard line. The quarterback out of the shotgun. He's going to roll far side. He's a left-handed pitcher, and he throws it far side. It's complete, but it's
the ball deep. Just get something, try to get your quarterback a little confidence.
Turks' first possession is going to be 3 and out, 4th and 16. Back at their 22.
Oh, blocked!
And it's blocked. The
Levi.
A race to the end zone.
Levi, touchdown!
Levi falls on it in the end zone. Touchdown, Levi!
For a touchdown. Just go back and punt the ball.
13-0 with 7 minutes not quite gone. And GCMS is going to fake it. Here's Gerard. He's going to throw it to the end zone. And he gets 2 points. Caught!
Austin Spiller, gentlemen. Over the Iroquois West Raiders, 14-0.
Baxter out of the shotgun. He's going to turn, hand it off to Finnegan, and Finnegan is flipped out to go. Falcons on top, 15-0. They like to pass the football. 2 wideouts near side. Here's Finnegan, and hey, just chew him up. That's going to be
Falcons to go to work.
A loss of 2 on the play makes it 3rd and 9. Here is Baxter, left-hander out of the shotgun. Looks, throws, got his man down here. 40, 45, and run out of bounds there. Football now resting on their own 47-yard line. That is their first down. Baxter again, throwing down the middle, and it is nearly intercepted. Almost picked off there by the Falcons.
Falcons, a lot of time back there. He can sit in the pocket and look his receiver down.
Baxter out of the shotgun, loads up again over the middle, and it is incomplete. Tip there. Still at their own 47, now 3rd down, 10 yards ago. They put a man in motion. He's going to get the football, circling far side. Brock Madsen, and Madsen fumbled the ball. Back inside the 45. Falcons start this possession at the opponent's 42-yard line. They put a man in motion, and a little trickery there on some crossbuck. Doesn't gain him anything. 2nd and 11. Here is the pitch. With it is McNutt. McNutt shrugs off a couple of defenders. Look at him with those feet working, and he didn't pick up a long way. The Falcons could be in 4-down territory, 3rd and 4. Here is the give to Trantina. Jared keeps his legs moving, and he's going to be Tremont 32, trying to build on their 15-0 lead. 1st and 10. It's Trantina that gets the football. Jared slices a couple of defenders, and he picks up good yardage across the way.
Going to split the difference.
The Falcons have just completely owned this football here. Here is the turn. Here is the handoff. With it is Trantina, and Jared captured in the backfield. Then he lunged forward.
Yeah.
Back stacked in the I formation. One wide out near side. Here's the turn. Here's the handoff. With it is McNutt, and McNutt runs out of a pile that gets the...
Told that.
Huh? 40 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at the 19. Here's the pitch back coming near side. Brooks Schmidt. Here is Brooks eluding one tackler and can't get around the corner. You're listening.
Or give Dave a call. 217-840-8509.
Falcons open up the second quarter. 3rd down, 9 yards to go. They got a man flanked out here near side. They put McNutt in traffic. And here's the pitch to the right side inside the 10-yard. Their 1st down. They've got to get a touchdown. At the 9-yard line, they put a man in motion. That is Schmidt. Here's the deep pitch. With it is McNutt. Mitch sweeping, then cutting back inside. Bumps off one defender. He's down.
They're just shy of the goal line.
2nd and goal at the 3. Here is Trantina. Trantina into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Into tack on point number 22. Out of the hole to Nathan Gerard. Snapping is Alex Rosenbaum. There it is. Snap, placement, kick up, and... Off, sponsored by the American Legion. Lee Lowry post 568. Oh, there's a good one by Ben. And this will be a touchback. It lands in the end zone in the air. They got work to do down here early on by a score of 22-0. Baxter, the quarterback, out of the shotgun, turns hands off with it. Flanagan, the gang tackle him. He did get a good start, picked up a couple. 2nd down, long to go. One wide out near side. Baxter, shotgun. Here comes the rush. He gets it out here. He's got his man. 25-30, 35 near sideline area. Up close to the 40-yard. 2nd quarter. One wide out near side. Again, almost exclusively out of the shotgun. And here is the turn. Here is the handoff with the football running far side. Runyon gets up across the 40 to the 42-yard line. At their own 41-yard line, 2nd and a half a dozen. Baxter now hands it off to Flanagan, and Flanagan running hard. That's here is Baxter, the tall senior quarterback, out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, looks, and he's got his man out here at the 45-50 Falcon territory. He could go for a touchdown. 20, 10, touchdown, Turks.
Got a flag.
Boy, Sam Bailey got his jersey just on there.
3rd and 9. They seem to be best when they throw the football. Here's Baxter. He's going to load it up, fling it out here near side. He's got his man. That is
We got it
on the play.
That's
they
ours.
knocked it loose from Class. The Tremont 43, 1st and 10. Trying to build on their 22-0 score. Here is the pitch. With it is McNutt, and Mitch caught from behind.
Done an excellent job.
At the Tremont 41, they put a man in motion. Here is some play action. Keegan looking, throws downfield, and it's over the head of his brother. Flanked out wide right, number 21, Jared Thompson. 3rd and 8 at the 41. With the give is McNutt. Mitch dodging a couple of defenders, and they keep him from the 1st down. 2-0. Falcons have it at the 37 on 4th and 4. And GCMS jumped.
Well, we had a long count.
And $15 from Scott's Family Pharmacy. 4th and 9 with the penalty back at the 42. Here's the kick by Ben. He didn't want to kick it into the end zone, so he kind of pooched it, and it will be dead.
Pretty good.
Back inside their own 5-yard line. Here's Logan Baxter, the tall quarterback. He is going to pitch it out here near side, and it was going to 2nd and 10 yards to go. Single setback on the quarterback's left hip. Shotgun formation. Here is Baxter over the middle. He's got his man. That is Class. Josh Class, a big kid, and he gets it up across.
25-yard pickup.
Yeah, it is a 25-yard hookup. Here's Baxter out of the shotgun formation. 1st and 10. Flanagan gets the call, and the Falcons gang up on him. Shy of the 40 at the program. We spoke with Jason, and he wants us in back greetings to Gibson City. Here's a turn, the handoff, running right side up across the 40 to up with 3 TDs in the bank here. Here's Baxter with a back lined up behind him. Looks like he wants to roll and pass. Pressure. Throws it downfield. Nobody's going to get this one. A lot of pressure there.
Sam Bailey.
Offensively and defensively. 4th and 5 at their own 40-yard line. Here is Baxter. Low snap, goes to pick it up.
Trantina.
Pressure there, and down he goes.
Trantina.
Yep.
Just in
Time.
So on downs, the Falcons have it at the Tremont 32-yard line. Keegan out of the shotgun formation. Has time, looks, throws down the far sideline area. He's got his man down there.
Wow.
And it is income. Half, we're down to 4 minutes to go. Shotgun formation again, man in motion. And he is going to get the football swinging near side. That is Brooks Schmidt, or make that McNutt. McNutt came from the left side. And Mitch. Single setback formation, wings to each side as they go with the jet series. Getting the call, Trantina. Jared's got a first down and more. He pulls inside the 20. What?
Yeah, 19.
19-yard line. Okay, man of motion. That is McNutt. Good block there. And Mitch runs far side, turns the corner, and they spin him around. And he's got a Falcon first down. It's just a continuation. Here's 1st and 10. With it is McNutt. Mitch running hard, refusing to go down. Now they pile on him and push him back. And 3 for the visiting Falcons at the 3-yard line. Here is Allen, Trantina, Jared, legs turning, touchdown Trantina.
That was a strong tie, and you get the ball right back on a turnover, and you score again. That's how you do it.
Kick up by Ben Freehill, guys. You call it.
Good.
Kick is good.
A little closer than I thought it would be. 14-0 late second quarter. Tri-Valley up.
Here's the return by.
They're always competitive on local gas prices. That's Zealmart, Route 47 South Sibley. They got you covered coming and going.
Baxter to pass down the middle and incomplete. It was a rivalry up in that area of the conference.
It's not as big as DMAC and Tremont,
Right.
but you're in that vicinity, yeah.
Here's Baxter under pressure, flares it out here. He's got his big tight end. Did a nice tackle there by 10:06 SOS. 3rd and 9 at their own 44. Baxter loading up, and he's going to fire it far side. Got his man at midfield and run out of room over there.
Let's call it 4.
Again going on 4th. And here's the snap. Pressure coming from Trantina, and is that Levi that brings him down?
Nope,
Sam Bailey.
Sam, more points, up 29-0, 1:41 to go in the first half. Allen under center. Here's a reverse. With it is number 6 for the Falcons, and that is Brooks. And we'll tell you more at the 44 Tremont. 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff coming near side. With it is McNutt. They spin him around. They throw him down.
Nice.
Here is the pitch coming near side. With it is McNutt. Mitch trying to make the corner, and he's going to be gang tackled there. Loss on the play. And they're veteran coach, I think the longest tenured coach in the HOIC. Running play to the 45. Across the 40. Well, unless we have an incompletion. Here's Baxter, shotgun, pressure, steps up, throws way downfield, and it's going to be caught out there by Runyon, but he was clearly out of bounds when he cuts far side, one flank near side, 0.6 of 1 second at their own 47. Baxter looking, loads up, has time, throws downfield, and it's going to be intercepted by Casey Calloway. Casey near sideline, 30, 35, and knocked out of bounds. Nice.
I think he's a good-looking player.
There was an extended halftime due to homecoming festivities. This Falcon kickoff, which goes inside the 5, sponsored by the Gibson City American Legion. Lee Lowry Post 568.
Flag.
Big bring back here up across the 30 out to the 30.
That, and I'm not going to give it away just yet. Still a lot of time here in the second half, but Frank and I will discuss it, and we'll confer with you.
Football at their own 13. Here is Baxter. Here is Finnegan. And Finnegan, shoestring tackle, 2nd down and short for Baxter. Logan Baxter, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Finnegan gets the call again. Finnegan sprints near sideline area. This could be the one. No, they catch him from behind.
Connor Walls caught it.
Falcon 35-yard line, a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. They hand it to Finnegan. Finnegan caught from behind this time. Looks like Walls was there. He's 5'9", 200 pounds. And we've talked about the improvements that he's made since the start of the season. There's the deep pitch. With it is Finnegan. Finnegan trying to corner. Nothing doing. Tremont's deepest penetration into Falcon territory at the 33. Here is 3rd down. Here is Baxter in deep trouble. He gets rid of it, and it's incomplete.
It's Eureka 21 at the end of the third quarter over Ridgeview, who has 3.
4th and 8. Baxter loads up, flushed out of the pocket, and down he goes.
Brought down up pressure and disruption, and he's done a great job.
So the Falcons take over on downs at the 37-yard line. Here is the running back. That's Trantina, and he just got some votes there.
Don?
Just keep running like that, Jared. 2nd and 4 at the 43. Turn, handoff. That's McNutt. Mitch finds the goal to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3 at the 44-yard line. Here is McNutt. Mitch could go all the way. He's in the secondary.
He's gone.
He will go. 10-5 end zone touchdown.
Got a flag?
No, I don't think it's a flag.
Not from behind.
Here's Ben Freehill on for point number 36 out of the hold of Nathan Gerard. The snap, Alex Rosenbaum. Everything from here looks good. Fellas, is it good? Good. 68, Ben Freehill, and the return, 40, 45, 50, one man to beat. And GCMS gets the runner down in very few times tonight. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Baxter out of the shotgun formation, and he stretches it and hands it off to Flanagan, and I see a flag fly in. They're down here 36-0. 2nd down, 21 yards to go for Baxter and company. I formation, and here is the give, and Flanagan
Have on a hoodie, sweatshirt.
3rd and 26, a long way to go. At the 45, bad snap. Baxter and Bailey just wrestled him to the ground. Here they are, Baxter with a, he's going to go back. Is he going to punt it, or is he going to pass it? No, he's going to fumble it, and down he goes.
Why don't you just...
Yeah, it's not nearly deep enough.
The Falcons in enemy territory at the 29. Here's Trantina. Jared, look at that balance. Still on his feet. He's inside the 20-yard. Football down at the 18. 1st and 10. And it's McNutt. Mitch bounces off one defender. Mitch is at the 10. Bulls his way to about the HSA several years ago. They call it, it's dubbed the mercy rule. Here is a turn. Here is the handoff. There's Trantina. Jared falls backwards to about the 5-yard line.
At the 1st.
5-yard line for GCMS.
First.
Is it first? Okay, yeah. 1st and goal then. Trantina gets the call. Jared, they pinball him around. He's still on his feet. Trying to push him into the end zone. Did he make it? And a penalty flag flies. Try for point number 43 out of the hold of Nathan Gerard, who will get the snap of Alex Rosenbaum. Snap, placement down, kick up. Fellas, good.
They left the press box, so you can tell.
Are they going to the stoop now?
Another Falcon kickoff, sponsored by Lee Lowry Post 568, and this one is a touchback by Ben Freehill.
Man, they get the leg in.
Second down, or make that... First down, the scoreboard says second. Here's a bad snap, and GCMS now just rolling in.
There decides to take the rest of the evening and lane short in for him.
Baxter out of the shotgun, and this time the snap goes over his head into the end zone, and it's dived on, and it's up for grabs. Who has it?
Oh, my.
Tremont picks it up, and this is going to be a touchdown, but they can't return this.
Why can't they?
I see the official down here, a penalty flag.
They're gonna blow it
so
dead.
They stop play.
Get it sorted out.
Yeah.
2nd or 3rd time this year already. We've had something kind of crazy happen.
So Tremont, on the free kick, they elect to kick it off the tee. You can punt it. You can put it on a tee. But they're all the way back to their own 20 as a result of the safety at their own 20. It's an onside kick, and it's taken by GCMS inside the 40-yard line.
Game. That's the team we give up the most points with, but they have jailed.
Nathan Gerard, the sophomore, in a quarterback. He turns, hands off the football as we have our dear producer, Ross Brown, the correct answers, and then he can take your calls in just a bit. Here is Gerard, deep pitch with the football, number 20 for GCMS.
Lance Livingston.
And Lance, a sophomore, going to be tackled way behind the line of schools in the HOIC. We know we need those 3 nicknames. 3rd and 14. Here is Gerard, deep pitch with it is Livingston. Lance cuts it outside, has a little bit of running room. Near sideline, we got...
Guys, Tri-Valley end up winning 35-0, and Eureka over Ridgeview 28-3. I'm not sure if that is a final or not.
Here's Gerard, the quarterback. He faked the handoff and takes it in.
Little decent breeze.
On what is 4th down, 26 yards to go. Good snap. And end-over-end kick there by Ben. Takes a GCMS bounce and dies at the 20-yard line on the defense. At their own 20-yard line, here is Tremont. They keep their first-string quarterback in, and he turns, hands off the football, and gets decent yardage out to of it.
Now, across the way in the gymnasium, it's been a different story.
Yeah, the basketball court a little bit, but we hope to see that.
Now making the most of it.
2nd and 9 for the Turks. Here is Baxter, the quarterback, turns, hands off the football, running hard. That's Finnegan. And Finnegan gets it up.
Plus yards, but not much tonight.
Second and short at their own 39-yard line. Here's Finnegan, and I see a 7 as the first number.
Yeah, well, we're trying to keep this quiet.
First and 10. Here's number 23 in the game. He wants to throw the ball. He throws it, and he threw it away. Falcons up 45-0, trying to preserve the shutout. Baxter at quarterback. He's back in after a short bench rest. Hands off the football, short gain. He is a hitter. He's number 24 out there. Here's another quarterback in there, and he had Berge, and he's got a completion over here.
Nice pass.
And as a result of the pass at the Falcon 47-yard line, and they throw it far side. Berge tries another pass. It's incomplete. It would be players of the game. Who knows? And we'll have a Falcon post-game show. They keep it on the ground inside Falcon. Third and 10 at the 46 of GCMS. Shotgun, Berge in to pass the football. He's got his man wide open, 40. Cross away, might go all the way. Caught from behind, out inside, make that shutout here. These guys are going to have to play some stout defense. Here's Berge at quarterback, winds up, throws it, and it's intercepted! Intercepted by GCMS. Spiller. That is Austin Spiller, and that might have...
What else did we have last season?
5 consecutive.
5 consecutive? And was that 5 total, though?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh.
And these guys have got 4 in their first 6 games. Mm-hmm. It's pretty remarkable when you lose that many players on defense.
We've taken some steps at halftime, cleaning it up, and you didn't see that being a problem in the second half. That just tells you that all these coaches are on the same page there. And
Okay, we'll come back.